All right, lights, camera, action. Good, we're ready to go. Guys, you're gonna love this one today. Listing presentations. Honestly, if you do not have a listing presentation, you gotta watch this all the way through. This one's a killer, and you're gonna be getting listings 99.9% of the time if you do this properly. So stay tuned. It's all on PowerPoint. And if you're good and you like and subscribe and hit that notification button at the end, I might even just send you a copy of it if you leave a comment. So let's roll, and we're gonna jump right in to listing presentations. Here we go. So 4 mistakes to avoid when choosing an agent to sell your home. So going with an agent, and again, if they're talking to 3 or 4 or 5 agents, now you're planting seeds on why not to go with agents, and this stuff's going to come up, so you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. Going with the agent who promises the highest sales price, the most amount of money, even if the price seems unrealistic, and you're going to explain to them because they just want the listing, so they're telling you just what they want to hear. It's not the agent that determines the sale price, it's the market that determines it. Choosing an agent who promises to save you money by discounting the commission rate, and now you're going to explain to them why that happens. If they are discounting the commission, it's number one because they don't have a lot of business, and number two, they're going to be discounting the commission to the buyer's agent. So you're going to want to plant this seed. If they're discounting the commission to the buyer's agent, then the average agent in North America only sells like 4.5 or 5 deals a year. So if someone's running around with a buyer, are they going to show your house if the commission that they're making is half of what it was at any other listing? Absolutely not, because they only have that one buyer for those 2 to 2.5 months. They're not cutting their paycheck in half. So choosing the nicest agent, just because they're nicest agent doesn't mean they're going to get the job done. Choosing an agent who works all by themselves because you think they might work harder and give you a more personal attention, and we're going to attack that here in a minute. So facts every client should know. ABCs of average agent. They advertise themselves and their name. Bang a sign on your lawn. I don't actually go through this whole thing with them. I just sum it up like this. 95% of agents are going to plant a sign, not a seed, maybe a seed, plant a sign on the front lawn, okay, and throw it on the MLS, and that's all they're going to do. They're just going to pray that somebody else sells it. So again, facts every client should know. Most agent operations, it's too much for a one-person team, which is not a team, of course, but a one-person operation. Client care, property showings, feedback. Again, you're just planting seeds in their brain on why they should go with you because you're a team. Even if you're a single agent, you're still a team. We'll get into that in a sec. So admin, marketing, conveyancing, buyer generation. How can they do all that? Which is true. Like they're so freaking busy. How are they going to work on your house and give you the attention that you need? So team approach, client care. You have people for buyer generation, feedback, or you have systems in place for feedback. You have conveyancing. You have a marketing team. You have somebody doing property showings. You have administration. So you have all these things separated. And now, if you're a single agent, do you have somebody at your office that does conveyancing? Sure you do. Do you have a lawyer? Do you have mortgage people? Do you have part-time admin? Do you have somebody in your family or something that's doing paperwork? You always promote yourself as a team. And for those team guys, why aren't you telling everybody? You need to let everybody know what you're doing out there. Even if you think it's common sense, you still need to say it because most agents don't tell anybody or don't tell their clients. So most of this, now note I said most of this is going to happen within 72 hours of signing up. So listing agreement signed, syndicated online, goes out to the now it says a newspaper ad, but that's like our local Calgary Real Estate Board news, which it automatically goes in there. Whether they even print that anymore, I have no idea. I think they still do actually. So custom marketing plan is prepared for your home, professional photography, ads and sales sheets written on your home. All of this stuff is all done anyways. Don't say professional photography if you're walking around with your iPhone and taking pictures. But honestly, if you are, then you're an idiot. You should be hiring somebody to do that stuff for you. And in some cases like this, the city that we live in, Calgary, we have to do professional measurements. They go in and laser it. And then this way there's no mistakes. So aggressive marketing begins through multiple media channels. Well, you can throw it out there in Kijiji and Craigslist and Facebook realtor groups coming soon, and then marketing it out to your the people in your brokerage and stuff. So this is all very true. Plus our VIP seller package. So you get the idea, and I'll let you go through this, but you need to tell them where it's going out. I mean, syndicated online, you have to consider that every agent website that's out there that has an IDX feed to it is literally pushing your listing if they're looking for it. So it is being syndicated out to thousands, depending on your market, how many agents are in there, thousands of agents online. Market positioning. So we would make sure that we had mortgage people at every institution. And so I just threw a bunch in here that we were using, and we had mortgage people, and we would make deals with them like, hey, you send us a client, we'll send you clients kind of deal. So it's just where buyers are coming from. And if you haven't done that, you should be. Our buyer profile system. People don't know what your systems are, and people like agents just forget that because you've been doing this for so long, or you just forget to tell them that search and match. How many buyers do you have on search and match? How many buyers in your team, or how many team members have buyers that are doing search and match and on the MLS system? And how many other agents out there have clients on the MLS searching for listings? So your home's exposed to a group of highly pre-qualified and interested buyers, our buyers in waiting database. And then every night our software program scrubs our buyers and waiting list and performs a search and match of your home to our 1,700 and growing buyer prospects and their criteria. So this service allows us to be strategic, giving us a strong number of serious prospects to bring through your home over and above buyers looking on the MLS. So you want to make sure that you let them know that you're doing other things to move your product or your sales. So internet listings, syndication. Over 90% of buyers, and this is a few years ago, shop for homes online. It's probably like 99% now. And this just gives an indication all the places that they could be looking. There might be a couple on here that actually don't exist anymore, but that would be semantics. And again, getting back to photography, you want to make sure, art house quality photo shoots and twilight photography. If you're not doing this, you should have a professional photographer taking photos for you. Do not do these by, it's so old school to be doing stuff with your on your own. And I know you all think that you're pros, but you're not. So strategic staging and showcasing. Well, we all know that we're not going to be doing every client and having a stager come in and take care of their home. But if you're smart, you're going to be walking through and going, prior to their listing going on the market and prior to photos, you're going to want to walk the clients through their home and say, get rid of all these plants, throw these in your garage, clean this up, clean off your fridge, tidy this up, and just tell them, like, you know what a show home looks like? I've had clients had no idea, and then after I did a walkthrough with them in their home, went out, bought a few little knickknacks, cleaned up, took stuff out of their house to just get rid of a pile of junk that was hanging around that they see every day and they don't think about. And this is absolutely imperative so those photos look really good. Like, subscribe, put a comment in if you would like a copy of this or one of the other things I was talking about, like the 2-pager questionnaire for your buyers. If you want a copy, feel free to throw a comment in, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.